Hi, welcome back to Kayzilla Lifestyles. I just actually wanted to make my basic white bread that I use every day in my family. I mostly started using a bread machine when my son started going to school because I used to actually make it by hand. It'd take me about 2-3 hours to make. I'll probably show you a video of homemade bread that you actually want to stick in the oven and not in a bread machine. I'm doing a bread machine one here today. So I hope you like it. It's vegan. Everything in my videos are all vegans. There's no animal products, there's no dairy or any of that stuff. So let me bring you down and so you can get a better look. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you there. And don't forget to share. Well, now that I brought you down here, I'm just going to show you a basic white bread. So let's start out. Just before I start, I'm just using white regular table salt, which is fine. But you just got to remember yeast. I'm using Fleischmann's yeast. I actually got this from the baker section in your local grocery because actually right now in this pandemic, it's July, we're actually on a low for yeast. But yeah, just remember, make sure the salt and the yeast cannot touch each other. So I'm going to add all the liquids first, including the salt. So let's just get right onto this. So it'll be 1 cup of water. Happens to the best of us. And then these came with the bread machine, so I'm going to use this. So this is actually 1 teaspoon of salt. A little too much, still work. And then 2 tablespoons of white sugar or honey. I'm actually going to add the olive oil first. You'll see why. So I'm one of those people that actually do use honey in my recipes. Some vegans do not, but that's okay. So this is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to add the oil first because you'll see with the honey will just come right off. It won't get stuck on the spoon. Some vegans use honey, some vegans don't. I guess it just depends on the person's personality. And then this is 2 tablespoons of the honey or 2 teaspoons of sugar of your choice. Sometimes I use Splenda. Splenda also works. Just see what the measurement would be for sugar with Splenda because it's not exactly the exact same measurement. Okay, and then I'm going to be adding 3 cups of flour. So there's 8 cups in there. This also came with the bread machine. 1. 2. 3. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of the yeast. So let's put that in there. And sometimes I actually use flaxseed. I'm not going to use it today, but if you use a little flaxseed, remember to put a little extra water in there. It does make your bread a little bit higher, but I'm not going to do that today. And this is it. All I got to do now is just put it in. Okay. And when you plug it in, I put it on just number 1, a basic white bread, medium crust, and then I wait the 3 hours because this takes 3 hours. So in 3 hours, I'll show you what my bread looks like in the end.